the motorway. There was something about you that day. I can still hear the shimmering sound. The hill is near, let's get right up. Walk up to the very top. We couldn't tell the sky from the ground. I know my life will never be the same after that day. You wrap me around your fingers and you stay. I don't ever wanna be alone again.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a new vlog. I know I was late on the last video, but I was waiting for permission from another YouTuber about posting their information on my blog, so check them out. I'm trying to figure out how to approach this blog. So first of all, hi, I'm Mama Sam. I am a first-time mom of a 4-month-old, and for this blog, we are going to talk about eliminating plastics. And so stuff like this, or like shampoo bottles, stuff like that. Last night, I watched a documentary called Plastic Earth. And I know that sometimes movies over exaggerate like what actually is happening and what's going on and stuff like that, but this movie, like this documentary, hit me really hard, because in this documentary it showed how our plastic waste, like we could have this plastic bag, for example, I could throw it away and it can end up like somewhere else across the world. And so I am now going to eliminate my usage of plastic as much as possible, and anything that I do, because in this documentary it still showed like birds and animals, they don't know the difference between food and the plastic that we put in the world, like all over, so they eat this. And in this documentary, they cut open the animals and their stomachs are full of our plastic things. And I know that movies exaggerate and stuff like that, but that's reality. I mean, I've seen a bird eat plastic before. And once you see something like that, it opens your eyes to everything. And so I woke up this morning and first thing I did was I looked all around my house, and I use a lot of plastic things. I never realized that, but I just buy it, use it, throw it away. And my husband and I, we recycle and stuff like that, but who knows if they go to the proper place they need to. So we're just going to try to eliminate as much as plastic usage as possible in the things we do. So we're going to try to live more naturally. So with that said, I've noticed that we've already switched without even switching, we've already switched. So for example, let's start with two of them. So I use, for ladies, I've taken away all of my pads, all of my tampons and everything. I've taken all those all away, because number one, I don't want to keep buying pads every month or whatever, and that's like 20 something bucks. I mean, ladies were expensive, come on. So I bought these like bamboo ones off Amazon, and I bought them one day and they came the next day. So they came really fast. Where'd the other one go? They come in different sizes, like this one is long and this one is short. So they come in different sizes depending on how much of a flow you have. But also those microfiber liners from my baby's cloth diapers that I had put in storage, I actually took those out and I'm using those as lady pads too. Yeah, so that's one way I've already eliminated my usage of plastic and stuff like that. And plus financially it's better. And another way we've done is switching to cloth diapers. So we've already like done it without actually doing it. So when I was younger, I used to see like diapers all over like the streets everywhere like that. I lived in one of those neighborhoods where people just threw garbage everywhere. And so I would see diapers just laying everywhere, used diapers laying everywhere and stuff like that. And I used to think like how bad that was for the environment, but I never realized it until as an adult. You know, you think you see it as a young kid and you're like, oh, that is bad for the environment, but you just keep walking away. You brush it away, you don't even think about it. But as an adult, you become more aware of, hey, maybe I am killing myself, you know, because like if you think about it, there's just like things that we eat has the chemicals that we're pretty much killing ourselves. So what do I mean is like our plastics have chemicals in them, and so when our animals eat those plastics, they go into like the muscles of the animals and stuff like that, and so we eat that portion. So we're pretty much just killing ourselves with our own chemicals, and we don't even realize that. Isn't that crazy? Like, I don't know. That is pretty crazy. And then so last night I was just like all involved in this whole plastic, like how to stop being, you know, how to be more environmental aware of the environment around me. And I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, I watched a bunch of documentaries, and I was like, okay, I looked at my husband and I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm really gonna do this. And later in this blog, my husband actually has a watch where the proceeds go to saving the environment. So he'll talk a little bit about that. So that's awesome. So I just want to show you some pictures here of, I never realized like how many plastic things I have in just alone in my bathroom. So we are switching our toothbrushes to bamboo. We're switching out a lot of our things. We're switching out. We're getting a lot of like environmental friendly, biodegradable shampoos and conditioners, and going more that way. A lot of wheels are playing right now. I'm trying to figure out how to do like my baby's wipes. If I want to go cloth wipes, or if I want to stay, you know, if I want to stay with water wipes. Just doing a lot of research. Can I go completely non-plastic type of thing? So throughout this blog, you're just going to see my journey of what plastic items I have. I do have a friend who makes like beeswax wraps for food and stuff that can be stored in the refrigerator. So I reached out to her to see if she has any more wraps of those. So if they come or whatever, or if she does, I will show you guys them. So it's just like, I want to help my son be aware of the environment. Like, I myself as a child was aware of all this, but I never really knew how to approach it. So I think that's one of the things we're going to teach William. One of the things that we've also learned is instead of throwing eggshells away, we're actually going to use our eggshells, grind them up, and put them in our garden as a way of giving back to the environment. And then also our coffee grinds, we're going to do the same thing. It's just a lot of things are playing right now. We're just going to start slowly getting rid of plastic things because, number one, when you get rid of plastic things, you have to think of the financial needs of it. Like, we have a lot of plastic Tupperware and stuff, so we have to replace that Tupperware. So we have to financially prepare for replacing that Tupperware. Maybe going to like Goodwill or stores like that, looking at like more glass type things, bamboo type stuff, you know, just figuring that out. So throughout this blog, I'm gonna do a little journey of how I'm slowly getting rid of plastics. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting because in the movie Plastic Earth on Netflix, as I mentioned before, I was thinking, I don't want to feed my child plastic. So why are we making these birds feed their chicks plastic? You know, think about it. So I mean, I don't want to be like one of those people who says quickly switch to plastic. You know, I just want to make you aware of what impact you have on the environment around you. And that's one of the things I want to teach William is respect the environment, respect the things around you, respect, you know, just respect the animals around you and stuff like that. So, I guess it's one of the things, respecting animals. Like, I hate spiders, and every time I see a spider, I want to kill it. So that would be a big challenge for me, is like, just let the spider go back into his environment, let him do his thing. So even looking around the room I'm in, I start seeing like, oh, there's plastic right there, there's plastic right there, there's plastic right there. You know, I guess I'm more aware of, wow, I use a lot of plastic and I don't even realize it. Thank goodness I have received some Grove items that you saw in my 2 blogs ago, and all of their items are away from plastic and more biodegradable and naturally made. But yet some of the products, you have to like look at how the biodegradable items are made, because even though some of them say biodegradable, they're not really biodegradable. So yeah, but once you switch over, you actually in the long run spend less. So it's like cloth diapers. We are switching over to cloth diapers. In the long run, we are saving the environment from the diaper usage, and we're spending less. So I think if you're like a single person living at home, it would be a lot easier to switch faster. But since we are a family of 3, we have to do it slowly and carefully, and what items we can get rid of at first. Like, even though I'm using cloth diapers, I have to talk myself in using cloth wipes. But my baby is going to daycare soon, and that'll be in a different blog. So I'm like, well, daycare want to use cloth wipes? We'll see, type of thing. Yeah. I think that's it for the introduction. It's just like figuring out how to get rid of plastic and moving towards more naturally made bamboo stuff. Ladies, if you want to check out these pads, I will post them in the link below. These are like $15. I got a pack of 7, I think. Yeah, something like that. And they came in this size and this size. But they were not that much, and they came like in 2 days. Like, I literally ran out of disposable, I'm gonna call them disposable pads because you can throw them away. I ran out today, and I started using my son's microfiber liners that I had tucked away, and that was like super absorbent, and it was so comfortable. And I was like, maybe I should just use my son's liners as my pads. Yeah, sorry you got a little personal there, but I got these instead, and financially they're gonna save me in the long run, and they're really comfortable. I mean, it's like sitting on a cloud. I mean, guys, if you want to order this and try it, go ahead. If you want to sit on a cloud, protect your area. This nice bamboo made, so that's awesome. I did watch a documentary about, I did watch a documentary about this little village in Africa where they started making, like, they made their own pads, which is awesome. Like, they make them and then they sell them to other countries just to get money for their, like, food and stuff for their little village. So I thought that was really cool, and I was almost tempted to order a set from them. So yeah, that was really cool. I'm like, if they can think about making their own pads and liners, why can't we, you know, type of thing. So yeah, I think that's it for the introduction, but I'm going to talk more about this plastic usage and how we're eliminating it. We have a bunch of Ziploc baggies, but before we eliminate those, we're going to figure out how to store food with those Ziploc, you know, how we don't really use the Ziploc baggies as much, but I know that Walmart $5 hotspot has like little cloth baggies and stuff like that that I've gotten for my son's toys, Or like Goodwill has like little cloth baggies and stuff like that. Amazon has some too, so maybe I'll replace those with cloth bags. Just like little things like that. But we'll see. I'm just like brainstorming so then you can see my journey of how I got rid of plastic in my house, and stuff like that. I'm saying stuff like that a lot because my gears are moving right now, and so yeah. I think that's it for the introduction. I mean, this is a pretty big introduction, but I just want to make you aware of like how much plastic you use in your house. And we've actually caught our neighbors like throwing like garbage and stuff in our yard, and it's been like plastic items and stuff like that. So we picked it up. We've never complained. We've just thrown it away in our recycling bin. But you can never guarantee that like businesses will complete, or like garbage, the garbage will properly dispose of those plastic items. So can you go completely plastic? Can you go completely non-plastic? We will see. I'm going to do a lot of research on this. I'm going to figure out which direction to go on different items we use around our house. We're going to have to use up some items before we can go completely non-plastic. Like, for example, we have our orange juice container. We don't have like a water jug thing. We don't have that. So maybe I'll start looking for one to pour orange juice in. But like, what do you do with the container that the orange juice is in? You know, technically you're still using plastic and you're still gonna have to throw it away, so you're not completely not plastic. You know what I mean? So it's just a lot of things are switching, a lot of gears are switching. I'm gonna look up ideas and stuff like that, and I'm gonna take you along my journey in this vlog and what I do to switch over, so I'm not using maybe as much plastic as needed. So yeah, I think that's it. We have containers that we can use and stuff. So look around your house. Think about all the plastic things you are using. Maybe comment them below. Send me a picture of my Instagram. Put it right there. It's just making myself aware of what's going on in the environment and taking care of it, and teaching my son to be aware of the environment and what's around him and stuff like that. And my husband wants to take him like picking up garbage and stuff like that. So we're looking at those options too. Just going completely non-plastic. Check out my Instagram for more information and photos of my journey too. I'll keep vlogging on the videos, but most of my journey will be in the Instagram. Just little snippets of what I do to stop using plastic. So yeah. Now I am.
Hey, so Mama Sam and we got some eggshells and grounded them up. We put them in the microwave for about a little less than 4 minutes and grinded it up some more. Now we're gonna put it in our little garden right here, our starter garden.
Yeah, so like spread it out. You can put your hand in there and sprinkle them.
That's what I'm gonna do. All right.
So this will help them grow. We also put coffee grounds in there too.
It's good. Extra fertilizer.
Okay, so not only are you taking care of the environment in your house, you also have to do it outside. So we decided to dedicate a day in the week or the month to start looking for garbage. So that's what we're doing right now.
The time is 4:50, Thursday the 4th. Let's do this. and they just break up easily, and birds, think that they're worms. Not good.
Oh, 1 second. 3, 2, 1.
Babe, what are you doing? Like, this is too much. Don't you think it's a little much? Huh? What's Mama doing?
Okay, guys, so what I did was I went through my whole bathroom, well, at least the drawers and half the cabinet, and I looked through everything that I had that was plastic, and it turns out like half the stuff we have we don't even use, or it's like empty. So it's like, why do we have it? So we put them in biodegradable trash bags, and then we're going to dispose of them properly. So recycle them properly. Yep. So as I was doing this, my husband was like asking me all these questions about me going all crazy and stuff like that. So
pretty sure you have.
He said I lost it.
He does. Like, there's stuff that we use for long term, and if you get rid of it, it only makes the problem of throwing stuff away as single use. When really we don't use much already as single use. We use things for long term already. But there are things that is single use that, we need to get rid of and transfer to figuring out a way how to get these items for long-term use and getting them in a different way from like farmers markets, or getting them in our own containers, like glass containers, and just thinking differently.
Yeah.
It is a total life change, but already of how we've been living, we've usually think long term.
Yes. So like, for example, like, I guess what's an example?
But at this point, we're just tweaking.
Yeah, we're just like tweaking things.
Fine tuning what we already do and how it can be better, of how we buy things, and of how we use things, for sure.
That's for sure. So like, for example, we had like these flushable moist wipes, and so we were just using the containers to store things in, pretty much. So it's just like reusing them. Even though it's like a plastic container, we're reusing it in a way.
Instead of just throwing it away. It's just creative thinking.
Yeah. So, so we're not going completely non-plastic yet, because we have a lot of things that we're using that are plastic that are still in use. Kind of like this container is still in use. So we're not just going to throw it out and find a different way. We have to use it all first, type of thing. So, yeah, let me show you all what I did. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, it covers it.
Okay. Hey guys, so I thought I would go through and show you how I have organized my bathroom in a way to help eliminate the need for not liquids, but plastics and such. So let me show you what I did to my bathroom. I did like a complete flip around, but it's still in progress, but I'm able to reduce a lot of things. So let me show you. Okay, as you can see, we're still not completely done eliminating plastics in our bathroom, but we've got it like mostly covered. So we got our bamboo toothbrushes, which these are awesome. You can get these on Amazon. a pack of them for $8.99. They come with a charcoal one and they come with a white one. So after a few days of using these, they feel really, really, like really good on your teeth. So yeah, after a few days of using these, I'm pretty happy we got them. And I've been telling my son how you can save the environment because they're made out of bamboo. And they're really light. Like, you know how you eat pasta and your teeth feel heavy? I used the charcoal one and my teeth felt like really light afterwards. So, yeah, okay. So we use a glass thing for our hand soap. We still have these left from Grove, our plastic containers. We still have to use all of this up before we decide to get more. Yeah. We still have a toothpaste we still have to use. And then in the drawers, I got rid of a lot of things, but like we have these plastic containers. We're still going to use them until we can replace them with different containers. We reuse containers for other things. We have toothpaste left we still have to use. We have stuff down here, like our Q-tips are in these glass containers. Cotton balls, makeup, my makeup stuff, more medicine. I have leftover pads. I use those for travel because I'm not using my cloth pads for travel. I'm just using leftover pads. And then down here, I have a container for all our medicines and stuff like that. Again, reusing containers for different things. We have our biodegradable trash cans in here. Yeah. So on this side, I threw away a lot of things. So this cabinet was just full of like containers, plastic containers, and I threw it all away. And then I went through it all to figure out what we actually don't need and what we do need. So, yeah, you see some plastic containers left, but we still have some stuff in there. So I'm not going to just throw it away. I'm going to wait till we use it up and then throw it away. And then I have some empty containers back there to be stored with other things. In here, I got this at the $5 Target Hotspot for like $3. Anyways, in here, we put our Epsom salt for our bathtub. So we just put that in there to eliminate the use of plastic in our bathroom. So that's what we've got going so far. I still have to work on that cabinet, but that's my husband's cabinet, so I'm going to let him do his thing there. But so far, our bathroom is looking pretty good. Yeah. Morning, guys. Look at this beautiful day. Just kidding, it's not really sunny out. But I went through my footage on this blog last night, and I realized that I have a lot of footage, so I'm actually going to end the blog here. But I want to show you what's growing in the garden, the little pots and stuff here. So I want to show you that we have a lot of things growing right now, and it's only been like a week. So, yeah. So I'm going to show you that. Happy Friday. It is Friday. This video is coming out on Sunday. So, yeah, let me show this garden. Okay, so we'll start over here. These are our carrots. So we've got a couple of them just sticking out already. We put eggshells and coffee grinds on here to give it a little bit more growth. So there's some right there. There's some right there. A lot right there. So this is just our carrots. Our tomatoes, we haven't seen any yet, but they're still growing and they're still happening.